What's up, everybody in the YouTube world? Welcome back to another episode of Ro Talk. Here today at Ro Talk, we will be talking about 1027 of One Piece. Guys, if this is your first time here at Ro Talk, my name is Ro. We talk about a lot of things here at Ro Talk. We talk about sports, we talk about anime, and we sometimes do dabble in between Twitch. So if you would like to see me go on a kill streak in Call of Duty, or if you would like me here to talk about some Chicago Bulls news and everything that's going on with them, or you simply just love One Piece like I do, please subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot if I could have more Nakama and my fans and my friends here supporting me on the channel, liking the videos and commenting. Guys, it would really mean the world, so please do that if you're not doing that now. But without any further ado, let's start talking about this One Piece 1027. Oda, you are the GOAT. Let's go! First, before we start talking about some One Piece, I do not like all this Zoro slander that's going on all these social platforms. I'm very irritated right now with that. Zoro is not no old. He's not a spy. He's none of that. Just think about how Luffy and him met. How he was tied against the rope and was about to lose his life. So if he was a spy like Kanjuro was, or any type of the way you guys thinking, I just think that's pure Zoro hate. I would never say Sanji is a spy or anything like that, because that's part of the squad. Like, if you're a part of the squad, you can't beat any of that. And plus, Luffy has this power of being friends with anybody, and especially close Nakama. I doubt any of them would ever be a spy. So let's stop that right now and let's start talking about this great One Piece chapter. Okay, so if you guys did not know from last chapter, or you just now coming back to the One Piece world right now, Luffy is definitely Yonko level. So Yonko were only 4 of them previously, the 4 strong people out there in the world of One Piece, but now it's 5. That's 5 Yonkos, because Luffy is there, and the start of the chapter is confirming that once again with Yamato words. After reading Oden's journal, how Oden described White Bear and Roger's clash and how they split the skies, Yamato is saying that this is the exact same way that Oden described it. So that is confirming that since Kaido is already a Yonko, we already know how Kaido does. And now we talking about Luffy and how Luffy is matching that level of splitting the skies. The Yonko level is confirmed right now. So let's just start calling Luffy Yonko Luffy, okay? Then we get to see that Yamato was very phased about Kaido's Thunder Bagua after she thought she defended herself very well against that. And she is like bleeding from down her head, and it's not looking too good for Yamato right now. She looks like she's tired and wounded right now. But I do have to say that Luffy took a bunch of those, and he is not in the bad shape as Yamato is. So Luffy with his rubber power is very coming in handy right now with the fight against Kaido. And especially we got to give Luffy some endurance beats right now, because he took a lot of those, and he is not, I wouldn't say as bad as Yamato is right now. So let's give Luffy some applauses for, please, because Luffy is doing his thing out there fighting against Yonko. And as our captain does best, he starts barking at orders. Luffy is telling Yamato to, hey, take
Scary Dragon
away, because he's still scared right now, and I want to fight Kaido, basically. And Yamato happily obliges to that, and Momonosuke and Yamato flees off of Onishigima Island. As Yamato and Momonosuke are trying to leave, Kaido is not having it, and Kaido wants to deal with definitely Momonosuke and Yamato, because those two people are very close to everything that Kaido is doing. And Kaido goes for the attack, and then guess who shows up? Yeah, that's right. Luffy shows up, and he does this weird swirly thing, and it kind of just reminds me of, like, I used to watch Mortal Kombat a lot back when I was younger, and this remind me of like that headlock that Sonya Blade used to have people in a little bit. How she used to grab them by her legs and around the neck. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but that's what it reminded me of. So, and then he pulls Kaido back from going out the Momonosuke and Yamato. He's off of Onishigima Island. One thing that I will like to start doing, I gotta start giving Kaido some more flowers right now while he's here before Luffy KOs him. Just think about everything that Kaido has been through. Let's now talk about, he went against all the samurai. He went against 5 of the supernovas. And he also went against Yamato for a period of time. And now he's going back again to fight Luffy again. And just think about all the people that he fought against. You can't tell me anybody else in the series that can probably do that that's not a Yonko. Just think about that. That's a high feat for his endurance level and his strength of Kaido. So let's give Kaido some flowers right now while he's here before Luffy gets on that tail. Reason why that's so important, why I want to talk about his power level and everything, because right now Momo is getting the details about how his powers works through Yamato, and Yamato knows about how Kaido powers work and how dragon powers work because she was so close to Kaido, her father. And when describing about Kaido's power and seeing that the Onishigima floating island is starting to lose its clouds, Kaido's power level is starting to drop. And since his powers are starting to drop, those clouds that was holding up the island is starting to, it's going to finally fall to the ground after Kaido is completely wiped out by Luffy. So, or if he gets too tired, the island will start to fall. So, and we don't want that, because that's a big old meteor crashing down onto Wano. So right now, that's a great details about Kaido's power. And we also does have Yamato breaking down the abilities of a dragon to Momonosuke, and which is why that is so important, because Momonosuke is very new to having these dragon dope features right now by riding on clouds, and also by going to be the one to have to keep the island afloat or gently bring it down, because Luffy is going to defeat Kaido, and we need somebody to be able to gently bring Onishigima Island down on Wano or anywhere else. And that's going to be a really, really big deal to Momonosuke coming back to Wano. He's going to be this in the eyes of a protector or a savior to all those people in Wano, and especially since I believe he's going to look like Odin after we get to see his human body once again, because we did see Shinobu back about 3-4 chapters ago how she's like, you look just like, but we didn't get to see what she was going to say. But that is going to be something very special for the people of Wano to see they savior that look just like Odin. And then after all Odin did for the people of Wano previously before he died, and now the son is paying the exact same presence that his father did. So that's going to be a glorious chapter whenever that is revealed, and that's going to be a teary-eyed moment for a lot of these One Piece true fans like I am. King and Zoro right now are battling it out right now, and right now it doesn't look good for Zoro. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that. I'm the biggest Zoro fan, so I'm always hoping Zoro is gonna easily one-shot everybody. So, but right now it's not gonna go down like that, and I'm happy kind of that Zoro is not gonna have this one-shot fight, because I want Zoro to start getting more of his hype like Luffy is, being a Yonko. I want Zoro to actually start to be one of the first commanders of a great pirate ship, just like King, Katakuri, Marco, and even I already know he passed them, but even Killer. I want them all to be that first commander level of strength, and just even Ben Beckman. So I want them all to be on that same level of strength. And after Zoro fights King on this fight, he's going to be right there at the right commander level. So it's going to be a good feat for Zoro to have this under his belt and fighting somebody that is as strong as King. And he will be that first commander. Looks like King, with his wings, it looks like he has like some type of capability of move his wings in a certain type of way, and it looks like it's very strong to move around. Even Frankie, after seeing Zoro get hit by one of his wings, Frankie had to come over there like, hey bro, you okay? Like hey, like, cause that thing looked like it was very strong. So Zoro's like, yeah, I'm cool, but get out of here, get out the way, because this man King is going crazy, and King is starting to climb that ladder. If Katakuri is here, but King is steadily getting to that level, and I like that. And King is starting to become one of these true first-hand commanders as well. King is going so crazy today, and the Queen had to say, hey, can you calm it down a little bit? One of those attacks almost hit me. And then we get to see some ruthlessness from King by saying that, wish it would have sliced your neck. Like, that's how arrogant and how strong the King is. He don't even care if he tells that to one of his comrades about how, I wish it would have hit your neck. Like, that's the way the King is acting right now, and it's so good to see a right-hand commander just going crazy like that. It's so good. And the real reason why King is so upset right now is because Zoro, as they was fighting it off screen, Zoro seems like he damaged King's mask a little bit, and no one ever seen his face. And especially since King is part of this ancient race that we don't really know too much about right now, is giving King a little bit more mysterious vibes right now, because it's something when Oda tells us that, shows us that King face needs to be hidden from the world. Like, just think about all the silhouettes that Oda had drawn for us and how he kept that a mystery. But he never ever had a silhouette with a mask, and then they revealed the mask. So it's something that's going to be told after Zoro knocks the King's mask completely off. It's going to be something about the real face of that ancient race, and King does not want anyone to know about it, since he has not shown his face to anybody around the world. So it's going to, or at least on Kaido's army, he has never shown nobody his face. So, and he's getting real mad at his face getting shown. So there's some mystery about that. Let's figure out what it is. Hopefully we get that in the next couple chapters. Then as they continue to fight King and Zoro, King sends Zoro flying out on the Shigima Island, and that's a floating island. And if you send somebody out the floating island and they falling down and they cannot fly, it's pretty much game over for you. The fight is over. But luckily for Zoro, that Zoro has been watching probably some Demon Slayer, because that's exactly what Zoro did. He used one of his attacks to create a force to get pushed back where King was and continue his fight. And then we get the great commenting by Zoro and King about how Zoro is looking King in the eye, and King is looking Zoro in the eye, and both of them are saying that, at least let me die by the sword, show a little respect. And then King said back to Zoro, I ask the same to you. So they're really going after each other right now, and I can't wait for it to be Saul, just because I just believe Zoro is going to have some incredible feat and some new incredible power. So it's going to be great to actually see that come to fruition after everything's said and done. But I do want to see Sanji's fight to get over before Zoro's, because I want the pecking orders to be right. Sanji is below Zoro, okay? Sanji's here, Zoro's here. I want that to be correct. And we can't be having all these Sanji is going up here because he fought second and Luffy fought last. So no, I don't want nobody in the community to be talking like that. And the other thing I want to talk about too, just because Twitter has been acting up about Zoro, like I said previously in this video, I hope that King's face is not on that same level of what everyone's been talking about online. So let's hope, cross the fingers, that it's just Sanji lookalike maybe. That'd be great. A Sanji lookalike and then Zoro just giving him the work. That's what we hoping for. No more of that other stuff on Twitter. So guys, it's been fun once again. Please come back and enjoy the next chapter with me, review or breakdown. That's gonna be next week. We do have a next chapter next week. I'll give this chapter a solid 10 out of 10 because I straight love watching One Piece, and it had Zoro in here. So this was a great chapter for me, especially having Zoro, Luffy, and even Momonosuke growing before our very eyes. It just, everything is starting to get to that climb and fall in action. Like I can't get enough of this. I can't wait for the chapter next week. But until next time, guys, it's been fun. Be safe and peace.